What's up guys, it's Maxwell. This is the recap for the CWL Allstar War Rising versus Lite. I am recapping the Rising side. Jumping right in, you guys can see that Rising came away with the W here, 138, 136. Losing on percent actually, but that of course doesn't matter if you got 2 more stars. So I'm going to be doing the recap for the Rising side. Joe of CWL Lite is going to be doing the recap for the Lite side, so I'm going to link his channel below. If you have not checked him out already, definitely do so and check out the best attacks for the Lite side. But for now, we are just going to kick things off with the best attacks from Rising, of course. And for this one right here, we are going to start at number 47, where we've got King in a new attacking with the big queen charge with 5 healers, and then 10 hawks in the clan castle. And of course, we've got, I think this was 76 archers or something, guys. Absolutely crazy here. So many archers. Definitely don't see that too often. A 3-star with more than 70 archers. So amazing stuff here. I'm not even sure what he's got in the clan castle. Could be more archers, of course, but my money is on something like bowlers. So let's see if the queen is gonna step in here. No, she's actually gonna walk around. That will definitely not have been the goal here. But since there is no air defense, it's close. He could still be okay. Of course, this attack ended up working out. We already know that, so it's gonna be all good. And would you know it, some more archers in this attack. Those actually coming from the defensive clan castle. Has a double poison spell down for that. And then we've got the King Archer Walk over at the top. King Wizard Walk is out, guys. King Archer Walk is the new thing to do at Town Hall 9. And yeah, massive amount of archers there cleaning those trash buildings. Some more wall breakers coming in. The wall breakers also seem important for this attack, just to be able to yeah, get the queen into the base, obviously, here, and have her do some damage to the middle. Still has not deployed his clan castle. He's deployed a couple of hawks to snipe off some defenses. Those are gonna be pretty nice. And then he's gonna be able to utilize the rage spell to kill enemy queen. He's got 5 healers. Since he's doing such a big queen charge, it is pretty likely that he is gonna have some black mines in his way, as you can see. Already lost 1 healer to a black mine right there. There goes the jump spell, jumping the queen right over the middle of this base. We've got some more Hoggies coming in, killing the bomb tower. Bomb tower, of course, quite a threat to the archers. He's got so much DPS down behind the king there. King is tanking everything. He snipes off that mortar with the hawks. Very nicely done. And now the queen is in the middle of the base doing work. At this point, he has deployed all the rage spells, and the clan castle actually has some more maxed out hawk riders. At the bottom, we've got 2 hawks with the archers in behind doing work. And yeah, at the end of this attack happening very quickly. Has used the king ability, has now deployed all his archers. And yeah, very, very cool attack. Safe to say we don't see this one too often. I've actually never seen it 3-star before at Town Hall 9 in this fashion. So yeah, very cool to rise. King in a new is the name. So yeah, great job. We're gonna look at 4 Town Hall 9 attacks, guys. I did not talk about this yet. The breakdown for this war was 10, 20, 20. So 10 11s, 20 10s, and 20 9s. No special rules, so it was not a no-dip war or something. So there were quite a few 11s, of course, dipping on 10s. But all the 9s were cleared with 9s, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to check out 4 awesome Town 9 attacks. Then we are going to check out the 3 10v10 triples that we had. And then we've got a couple attacks on Town Hall 11s in the end. Actually an 11 versus 11 triple as well, so you might want to stay tuned for that. And yeah, meanwhile we've got Shafin coming in right here with the 4 golems. Logo bowl. Logo bowl, of course, means that there is backhand balloons. We see a expo set to ground here, another expo set to ground. So a little bit strange on that. I don't see it too often in the Laloon meta, but yeah, I guess that's what the defender decided to go with here. Shafin is going to be moving in and taking down the core of this base. The goal is obviously to get all the air defenses, which he's looking pretty good on. I'm going to need a bit of a drink on the side here, guys. I'm sure you won't mind. But yeah, a lot of talk already today. So gotta keep that throat from getting too dry. So yeah, his troops actually really waltzed through the middle of this base, took that down very quickly, and then on the back end there is lots of defenses that cannot even target air with all those cannons and then mortars and stuff. So only an arch tower left. He's got a couple of goblins for cleanup, actually looks like, or only one lucky goblin there. Couple whizzies, all that good stuff, and it's actually gonna catch quite a few red bombs trying to engage that last archer tower there, but of course more than enough loons left, queen with her ability left, so we're gonna speed through the rest of this one. Very nice done by Shafin here with the 4 golem logo bowl. Usually we see 3 golems with logo bowl, but in this case 4 golems for that extra heavy kill squad through the entire base, and the swag queen ability as well. Nicely done. We're gonna move on up to number 33. There we go, where we have Jack coming in. This one a more conventional attack, but a pretty good queen charge. So 4 quakes for this attack. He's going to surgically quake open a double layer here, if I remember correctly. I think this was the attack with the double layer quakes. Gonna start the queen. Gets a bit unlucky with the troll Tesla there. Puts the king down. We even have a troll giant bomb with the troll Tesla. So a couple of his healers took some damage there, but it's all good. He's got the king working with the Kiwi walk. He's got the queen moving into the right direction. Queen ability a bit late, actually, the king dying off pretty quickly, but his queen is gonna kill the enemy queen without needing a rage spell. So that was pretty good from the king there. The barbarians are gonna attempt to grab another wizard archer tower, but that's not gonna work. They're gonna lure the clan castle instead. Queen is gonna get a rage spell to burn through the lava hound a little bit quicker. A Wizzy is gonna come in to help her out here. Also on the rage spell, of course. Poison spell goes down, and the baby dragon is actually gonna come in. Baby dragon not raging since the healers are air troops and they are preventing him from raging. But he's gonna rage soon after and take out that arch tower right there before it is going to die. Then we've got the queen working, gets another rage spell there, since she has got 2 expos and 2 wizard towers on her, so quite a bit of damage coming in. And then Jack is gonna start his Lalo over at 3 o'clock. First level 2 hound coming in, and then a couple of balloons there. Taking out that cannon archer tower, there goes the first black bomb. Lalo pathing looking very good. I really liked how this attack worked out here. That's also part of the reason why I chose it. By the way, sorry guys for all the great attacks that I will not be able to include. This recap should stay a little bit watchable, so that's why I cannot include. I think I've got, how many attacks do I have in? 4, 7, 10 attacks, I think, and that's already more than I usually do. So sorry to all the people that executed great attacks, but cannot be shown in the recap just because of time purposes. So yeah, that of course mainly is mainly dedicated to the Town Hall 9s, and then of course to the 11s that dip, because we are not going to be able to show all the Town Hall 9s. We are not going to show dips here since we want to show fair attacks. So that just for a bit of an explanation in case you are maybe searching for your attack in this video and it is not in. Jack, by the way, also swagging his queen ability here, so well done on that. So yeah, just the regulations that come with these recaps. I try to do it as best and as fair as possible, but the nature of the thing just brings with it that I can unfortunately not include everybody. But enough of the rambling. We're gonna watch Blizzard coming in. Blizzard is actually a Pokemon attack, in case you guys are familiar with that. So let's see if he's gonna be ice storming this one away. We've got the troll tester taken out already, and what I liked about this attack is the very cool use of a haste spell late in the raid, guys. You need to watch out for that. He has created the funnel for his queen with a baby dragon here. Queen is meant to step left, take out that archer tower, wizzy tower. I think the wizard tower was meant to set 1 tile further in towards the queen. Then the attacking queen would not have been able to walk the wizzy tower, but that ended up not happening in the base design. So a minor flaw there. We've got a golem working, couple of wizzies in behind already, creating a nice and quick funnel. Expo is going to target the healers for a while, but the queen should really pull them out of range. Sweeper is actually going to help Blizzard out here. And there comes the clan castle. Has a poison spell down. Once again, we see a baby dragon, a bunch of archers, and this time a witch in there as well. So the witch is going to nicely get poisoned down. I'm sort of torn on the witch now, guys. Of course, the witch has been buffed on offense, spawning the skeletons while she is walking, and also spawning 4 skeletons when she dies. On defense, I don't know if the witch is quite as strong as she used to be, because since she's not taking the stutter step and waiting to spawn the skeletons, she's getting into the poison more easy. So I don't know, maybe we should get away from witches in defensive clan castles. I'm gonna have to give that a couple more thoughts, but I'm not that convinced anymore by defensive witches, because they just step into the poison spell. And there goes the backhand haste. That's what I really liked about this, with those 4 balloons, taking out a couple of backhand defenses just to be safe. And yeah, I thought it was very creative, of course. Blizzard either thought this was a very smart use of the haste spell, or he did not need a second poison spell and just said, hey, I'm gonna use a haste and haste in some loons back end. And yeah, the theme with the swag queen ability keeps on going through this recap, guys. All the Town Hall 9s, I think, so far have been swagging their queen abilities. Yeah, up next is gonna be our first 10v10, and we've got Chick Magnet coming in. So this guy might be a wrestling fan. Wrestler The Miz called himself Chick Magnet for quite a while. That was actually a pretty funny storyline, in case you were also watching wrestling. But maybe he's just a Chick Magnet himself. Who knows? He's going to be taking down Phantom Is Louvre of the Lite All-Star team. And take a look at this suicide mission, guys. Absolutely crazy value here. Very easy wall break as well. King is going to be able to tank both of those defenses there with the Archer Tower and the Cannon. 1 bowler with the bowler bounce onto the air defense, at least that was attempted. Giant now coming in. The first bowler, or the only bowler, is actually gonna die. It only sort of weakened the air defense there. Had he waited a bit on that, he would have definitely been able to take it out. This way the queen is just gonna take out 1 air defense, then step into the middle of the base, take out a mortar, take out another Archer Tower, another Archer Tower, another Wizzy Tower. So absolutely crazy value for the suicide heroes here. Or maybe not the craziest value ever, but a very long walk for a Suicide Queen. That's what impressed me on this, obviously taking advantage of the base design here. And then he's coming in with the Larlow, nice and spammy. Has some good targets there on the other side to set his balloons on. Hounds, of course, just sweeping through the base, triggering all the traps and then dying off on those air defenses. Only 3 Lava Hounds, excuse me, but an overwhelming amount of balloons is going to smash all the defenses in this base. Queen getting skellied down, and yeah, this ended up being an overkill, so a low-level base, of course, but still, very nice job to the Chick Magnet here. Smashing this one down in quite a fast time as well, I think. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, Chick Magnet taking out number 30, and then we've got Tiger Hood on number 29, the 1/2 Invicta player, also once again grabbing a 10v10. He's a pretty good 10v10 hitter as well. And for this one he used B-Witch with Hawks. Very few witches, but a huge amount of bowlers through the middle of this base. And take a look, guys. He's actually sending his queen along the outside here. That is intended because he knows there's a Lava Hound and a Clan Castle. So for that reason, he wants to keep his queen away from the Lava Hound, which is going to work out nicely. He's just going to have a whole host of bowlers, the king, the couple of golems walk through the middle of this base with 2 rage spells, 2 jump spells, and a heal spell. And the queen is going to support the witches and bowlers along the bottom side, help take out those splash defenses a little bit quicker. And that way he's going to be able to smash this base down. Outside giant bomb there, of course, designed against the B-Witch attack. Couple Hoggies being very nice, keeping those or getting those point defenses down, keeping some damage from the queen. And at this point, pretty much all the defenses have already been smashed down. The Lava Hound is finally gonna get close to the queen, and the queen is gonna target onto the Lava Hound. It's gonna fly away, and the queen is gonna switch targets, luckily. So pretty fortunate there on the targeting, but it wouldn't have mattered. He would have taken down the space anyway. So great job to Tiger Hood on number 29. That is gonna do for this base. Up next is base 18, and that is the third and last 10v10 that the Rising Allstars were able to grab inside this war. There we go, Fat Joe, also of 1/2 Invicta. So a couple of the 10v10, the successful 10v10s here coming from 1/2 Invicta, and actually a very similar army if you guys are going to take a look. And once again, we've got B-Witch here. with only a very little amount of witches, 5 witches for this one. And I don't know if he sent the queen along the outside as well. I guess we're gonna find out soon. The first golem's already popped anyways. No, for this one the queen is gonna go through the core and help out with the second Inferno Tower. Uses the outside jump spell there to jump everything in. And then we've got a big amount of troops going around the top side here. Oh yeah, okay, there's a dragon and a clan castle in this case. Don't see that too often. Tricky jump spell, quite a wide one here, but he's going to be able to use it. And yeah, jump straight over the core. The big amount of troops on the top side, I think, is really what won him the raid, because the middle troops are sort of petering a little bit due to the second Inferno Tower. Queen is gonna stay alive long enough to take out that Expo. That was very crucial. And then she's gonna grab the second or the Expo, I guess, as well. Those hasted loons were very cool, taking out the Wizzy Tower. And all of a sudden the base is pretty much already gone. Queen ability is gonna be able to grab a couple of the last defenses, and then the big group of bowlers and witches around the top side is gonna seal the deal for this one. So great job to Fat Joe, smashing down base number 18 for another beautiful 10v10. The third one, I'm not quite sure how many the Light team got, but I'm sure Joe is going to have that in his recap, so watch out for that. And he's going to tell you about it. Yeah, that's going to do it for the attacks on Town Hall 10s. Then we are going to have a couple nice attacks on Town Hall 11s. We've got 2 10v11s, guys, and we have got 1 11 versus 11 3-stars. So let's check out Dauntless Dial here, taking down number 10. 10v11 with Queen Charge Dragons. That's going to be pretty cool. Ring base here, obviously, the whole entire goal is to make it tough to get the Town Hall out of the way. But Dial is going to be doing a nice Queen Charge, setting a nice funnel. The thing with ring bases is, guys, it is tough to get the Town Hall, yes. But it also is, often it is in a way that the point defenses are very spaced out, so that way it makes it very queen walkable, queen chargeable. As you can see, 5 rage spells here. He's probably only going to use 1 for the dragons, the rest is just going to be to keep the queen alive. The Inferno Towers are pretty far away. They can actually not reach the queen while she steps around in this outside ring, so that of course also makes Queen Charge very viable. Defensive Clan Castle has a big dragon and a baby dragon. Poison spell and another rage spell is going to be able to deal with those, no problem. Queen actually gets the Expo down before she engages the dragons. That is very good. Takes some damage away from her. There's another balloon coming out of the Clan Castle. No worry about that. The Queen is going to be targeting it and taking it out. And even taking a couple of drops here is not going to hurt her, because she only has a mortar on her. So yeah, at this point the Queen is good to go. She's going to be able to step around the ring here nicely. And going to use a bit of time. There goes another rage spell. The Eagle Artillery is activated now. That is a bit of a worry, so I'm guessing he's going to support with the King soon, and probably some Clan Castle bowlers. I'm not quite sure. At least we usually see Clan Castle bowlers with this attack. There comes the King. He's going to take care of a couple of trash buildings around the outside. And I don't know. Does he have bowlers here, or what does he have? Has not popped the Queen ability yet. Is going to use the rage spell. The Eagle Artillery is nicely going to switch targets onto the King, because the Queen was very low on health there. So the Queen is going to survive a little bit longer without having to pop her ability. And yes, there goes Castle bowlers. So my prediction was correct. Bowlers behind the King are going to be able to do some massive work. Queen is now going to have to use her ability, as she finally got into the range of the Inferno Tower there. And we've got a couple of loons going towards the middle. Those are of course going to be followed up by 5 dragons, and they have 1 more rage spell. The loons are pretty much to scout for some black bombs and maybe help out with the defenses. Although 1 hit dragon is going to be the hero. Take 1 for the team, fly out in front and get that black bomb to the face. But yeah, no worries at all here. Dragons ending up on the Town Hall. Actually only 1 dragon, wow. So I guess he could have deployed those a bit further over. And that 1 dragon on Town Hall just taking it down before it gets killed by the Eagle as well. So a little bit close on the end, but yeah, number 10 falling. Then we have got the 11 versus 11. So shout out to Jer for grabbing the 11 versus 11 triple for this base. And he did it with the Bewitch attack again. Yeah, this base coming from either this side or this side is, I think, how you would approach it. Looks to be quite approachable with a Bewitch attack strategy. So here, let's see how he's going to be doing it. Yeah, he's going to be coming from 730 here, has some nice pathing from Inferno to Inferno. Only 2 jump spells, that's going to be plenty to access both the Inferno towers. And then we're going to have some nice troops walking around the outside. Both those jump spells already down. The Clan Castle has Lava Hound in this case, but looks like the Queen, the Lava Hound is going to go to the outside. So that's pretty fortunate here, because this way the Queen is of course going to be able to do some work on the core, as she's not going to be stuck on the Lava Hound. Freezes the second Inferno tower, has a heal spell down there as well. Troops nice and healthy, taking out the second Inferno tower just as it unfreezes, and then smashing the core of this base. And take a look how quickly this happened, guys. We gotta watch the timer once this replay is over. I think that was a 3-star in like under 2 minutes. Definitely the death of this base coming very quickly, and everybody and their friend surviving this attack as well. Swag Queen ability, a bunch of witches left, bunch of bowlers left. Very nicely done. So let's speed through the last couple of seconds here, and then click play again. Yeah, 130, 11 versus 11, 3-star in 1 minute and 33 seconds. That is pretty amazing. And the last attack for this recap is going to be another 10v11. And would you know it, guys, some more Bewitch. I picked the 10v11s here just by percent, and this one got a very high percentage as well. So let's check it out. The Archer Queen guy is gonna be coming in here. I'm actually for once gonna save the name here. So Mr. Archer Queen is gonna be coming in on number 2 and taking it out with the Bewitch attack. Straight up gonna send the troops in from 730. So pretty much as far as the side he approaches the base, just like the last attack. We've got a bunch of bowlers on the Town Hall. Heal spell down, and the Town Hall going down with ease. Queen sort of stepping around the outside, once again staying away from the Lava Hound is going to be valuable, so percentage not an issue either. We even have a couple witches working around the outside here, and I'm assuming Queen is going to grab the Eagle, which is going to make this a high percent, because the Eagle will not be able to kill any troops. Let's actually find out. Yes, there we go. Queen gets the Eagle out of the way. At the bottom we've got witches and skellies working. At the top we've got witches working at the Queen, who is now going to die off. And yeah, 40 more seconds of replay. We can say that Mr. AQ ended up with 64%. So very nicely done. Shout out to all the Rising attackers. Nice performance. 2-starred all the 10s. 2-starred all the 11s. 3-starred 1. And then did they clear 10s? 10s were from number 11 down. Oh, we've got 1 10 left on the board, 1-starred. We swagged an attack, so I guess could have 2-starred that. And yeah, another 10 on the board. But other than that, other than 2 bases, we also cleared 10. So yeah, nice job to the Rising team, guys. That's gonna do it for this recap. Hope you enjoyed a couple of cool attacks. I certainly did. And yeah, until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.